Griffin was charged with first-degree murder in California. At his criminal trials, he chose not to testify on his own defense. He didn't want to testify. He chose to remain silent. He exercised his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. The prosecutor commented directly on Griffin's silence during his closing arguments, essentially telling the jury if he were innocent, he would have came up here and spoke. He would have spoke to his innocence instead of remaining silent. The jury convicted Griffin, and he was sentenced to death. Griffin appealed, arguing the prosecutor's comments on his silence violated his Fifth Amendment. What is the legal question? In a criminal trial, can the prosecution comment on the defendant's decision to testify or not to testify? What was the outcome? The Supreme Court reversed the conviction, holding that the Fifth Amendment forbids prosecutors from commenting on a defendant's silence in a criminal case. The court said allowing such comments would make the right to remain silent meaningless. It would penalize defendants for exercising a constitutional right. See, that's what y'all are thinking applies to y'all in family court or when the CPS shows up. Parents, family, it does not. They are two completely different things, and we need to understand this. This is the case that people wrongfully apply to family court, okay? They're thinking this case applies in their family situation or in civil proceedings. It does not. Griffin only applies to criminal prosecutions. In criminal court, prosecutors cannot mention your silence, period. They can't say anything about your right to remain silent. They can't bring it up whatsoever. But family court is not criminal court. Griffin protects and doesn't transfer from the criminal stage to family court. It only applies in criminal proceedings. People learn about the Fifth Amendment from crime shows and then misapply it. And y'all think it's going to apply to every situation. Family. Compare Griffin, criminal, to Baxter, which is civil. Opposite outcome on the exact same situation, to remain silent. This is the case that people think that it's going to protect them everywhere. It came out of California. It's a murder trial. The Supreme Court said prosecutors cannot comment on your silence in a criminal case. But here's what people miss. The criminal court and family court are two different things, all right? Griffin doesn't apply, Baxter does. And Baxter says your silence can absolutely be used against you in family proceedings.